Have you ever felt like the world is full of stories that are just waiting for someone to listen? Like every old stone, every ruined building, every quiet museum corner is whispering memories from lives that came long before our own. Sometimes, in the middle of our modern routine, scrolling our phones, rushing somewhere, feeling tired without knowing why, we forget that we are part of something much bigger and much older than just today. So before we start, take a breath. Imagine we're sitting somewhere calm, maybe on a hill at sunset, with soft wind brushing past, and we're about to open a door that leads not just to the past, but to the roots of who we are. Our story begins in a world with no cities, no screens, not even written words. Early humans moved with the seasons, living with the land, learning survival from nature itself. They discovered fire not just as warmth, but as connection. People gathered around flame and told stories. That was the beginning of culture, shared memory. Slowly, people began planting seeds, building homes, settling together. From this, civilization was born. We move now to Mesopotamia, between the Tigris and Euphrates rivers, where the first writing was pressed into clay tablets. They recorded trade, laws, and stories like the Epic of Gilgamesh, one of the oldest tales ever told, about a king searching for the meaning of life, something humans still do today. Then to ancient Egypt, where massive pyramids rose from sand. These were more than tombs. They were messages across time, declaring that human hands and human imagination could shape eternity. Across the Indian subcontinent, philosophies and mathematics emerged, numbers, patterns, and spiritual teachings that influenced the world for thousands of years. In China, thinkers like Laozi and Confucius asked how humans should live with wisdom, harmony, and virtue. Then Greece appeared, a place full of questions. Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, names we still say today, sat in open spaces discussing truth, morality, and the structure of knowledge. Meanwhile, theaters filled with people searching for meaning not just in entertainment, but in ideas. Greece fell and Rome rose. Rome built roads like veins across continents, created structured law and government, shaping how nations work even now. But great empires carry their own seeds of collapse, pride, conflict, division, and Rome eventually crumbled, leaving echoes instead of armies. After that came the Middle Ages in Europe. But contrary to what many believe, the brightest flame of knowledge burned in the Islamic world. From Baghdad to Cordoba, libraries grew like galaxies of thought. Scholars translated ancient texts and pushed them forward. Al-Khwarizmi developed algebra. Ibn Sina advanced medicine. Al-Biruni explored astronomy. Their work became the bridge that carried ancient wisdom into the future. Then Europe awakened again during the Renaissance. Art, science, and curiosity bloomed. Leonardo da Vinci sketched flying machines centuries before planes existed. Michelangelo carved emotion into stone. Copernicus dared to suggest Earth was not the center of everything. Human wonder stretched higher. And then, the Industrial Revolution arrived, changing life faster than ever before. Engines roared, cities expanded, machines replaced hands, and the rhythm of human living shifted forever. But progress came with shadows. 2 world wars swept the globe, leaving scars so deep they still ache in the stories of families today. Yet from the devastation came a realization that humanity shares one home, one planet, one fragile existence. And now, we live in the age of technology, a time where we can speak across oceans in seconds, explore the stars with telescopes, and even study the DNA that shapes life. But despite all the advancement, we still ask the same questions as the people thousands of years ago, sitting around firelight. Who are we? Why are we here? What does it mean to live a meaningful life? Maybe the answer was always the same. We are here to learn, to wonder, to love, to build, to leave something behind for those who will come after us, just as countless people did before. History isn't just dates and wars, it's the story of humanity searching, hoping, dreaming, and now we are part of that story too.